Oh my. No one's here. uh. Hey Levy, if you want, you can go to the comment area. There's like my portfolio website page. You can like click on it and then look through it if you want. Jacob! I think I will let people come in until like 2:05, and then I will start. Just in case the music is too loud, I was saying that I will start at 2:05, so I will let people to come in. And for those who just coming, there's like in the comment area, there is my link for my portfolio and the Calendly link, just in case that um, when I share my screen it's too blurry and then you can't really see anything. Okay, I think it's almost 2:05. I'll let people come in and I will start. Okay, hey everyone. Look like everyone's like coming in already. So I will start. So my name is Yiling and I'm a junior right now in the Texas Creative Sequence. And today I'll be going over my website and showing you my campaigns I've done in the semester. And in the comment area, there will be my link to my website and you can click on the website so you can see a clear image of all the campaigns because like for me to share screen, some of them are really blurry. And also in my website, there's also like additional work I've created. Feel free to comment in the YouTube live. I will reply as soon as I see it. So let's start. Let's start with WWF. My amazing partner actually made this GIF. So it looked like our panda is blinking. Okay, let me start with our case study. Let's start with some with my case study videos. Let me know if like you guys can hear it, or if it's like too loud.
各位观众，晚上好。
晚上好。
今天是4月29号，星期三，农历4月初七。欢迎收。
There are several plants and animals that need our help.
That the world and the creatures that inhabit it will exist just as they do now. You shouldn't count on it.
The time to act is now.
That's according to a new report from the World Wildlife Fund.
You may know that animals are going extinct. And while you may consider yourself an animal person, you rarely back up your beliefs with action. As much as we'd like to give $5 to saving the polar bears, we'd much rather spend it on ice cream. And although the ice caps are melting at a rapid rate, we are more concerned with our ice cream dripping down the side of our cone. The World Wildlife Fund, for nearly 60 years, has worked to help people and nature thrive. WWF has made it their mission to find solutions that save the extraordinary array of life on our planet. And while people may believe they can't afford to donate, this much is clear. We cannot afford to fail in our mission to save a living planet. Wildlife is irreplaceable and is expiring soon. In order to raise awareness for endangered species, WWF launched a campaign, #ExpireSoon, along with selling limited edition stuffed animals created by top designers from around the world. WWF released the same amount of stuffed animals as there are animals existing in the endangered species. In addition, each stuffed animal has an ear tag, where the purchaser is able to discover the name of the real animal you saved in the wild. By scanning the QR code in the ear tag, you're able to watch a live stream of the animal. These stuffed animals were sold at big box stores worldwide. When they were first released, they each had a set price, and as one was bought, the price rose by 0.25% in every store, resulting in a record price for the last stuffed animals sold. To promote the limited edition stuffed animals, we created unique posters and placed them around town. When a significant amount of stuffed animals were sold, we replaced the posters. We also aired videos on social media to show that if these animals were to go extinct, that even the best replacement isn't good enough. We transformed car tunnels into drive-through aquariums and safaris in 12 countries. Like the posters, we mimicked the extinction of the species in each environment. On the launch date of #ExpireSoon, it was the #1 mention.
So I believe there's like time delay on the live stream, but feel free, on my side it's already finished, but feel free to ask me any questions after you finish the case study video. And so here right now, I have a board actually laid out for everyone. So this is like clear if you didn't watch the case study video. And so you will see the day one, there will be like transit posts, they'll be in the bus stop and subways, and then it will start at certain price. For example, for the black rhino, there's only like 5,042 left, and then it will start at $5. For those blue whales that has like 2,200 left, it will start at a higher price, like $700. And for the tiger, it will start at $15. And we also, just, like from the case study video, we also did the tunnel. So we will put like posters inside the tunnels. It look like aquarium. And then this inside will be like what's gonna be on the poster. So at first in day one, there'll be like a lot of species. And in day 15, so there'll be the same transit post, just the only difference is there's only like 1,000 left. There's only 400 left, and the price also increased with that. And then it's calling to action, let everyone to act fast and buy those stuff. And then once they buy the animal, they will donate to WWF. So, for example, I bought a tiger for like $200. Though you can have the tiger, and those $200 will go to WWF to help save the tigers. And here's our second tunnel posters. You can see there's like there's not many species left. And day 30, and those are the transit posts, which is like, oh, there's only one left. So everyone needs to focus on those like rare animals. And like from doing this, people will get, oh, there's only one stuffed animal left. It's so rare. There's only one tiger left in the world, and there's nothing you can do to replace that. And that's our final tunnel vision. So it's like expires soon. There's only one thing left. And we also create those tags that go on the stuffed animal. Once you bought it, it will tell you like this is like number 2, number 200 of the tiger you bought. And then on the right, you can see the tiger's name, and then you know, oh, it's endangered, and then it has a name to the tiger. Also, by scanning the QR code, you can find out that like you can watch the live stream of the tiger rescued by you. And that's like hashtag #exharrison. I will look at the comment real quick. Yeah, and we also have like, so one thing that's not on the website, but it's like happening in class, that we all agree that if you have $5, if I give you $5 right now, you're gonna buy like ice cream, you're gonna buy maybe like game card or anything except for like donating to save the animals though. So that's why we come up with this idea. And then we know like people will go for like limited edition stuffed animal, but this is also a way to remind people to be aware of those animals that's like they're endangered and help us to save them. Okay, so that's for the WWF. Oh my God, I forgot to introduce WWF. WWF is actually World Wildlife Fund, and then in case study video, it's already told you that they also save nature. They do like animal and nature, but for this campaign, we mostly focus on the animal, like wildlife animal. Okay, let's go to the next campaign. And I will just go in order. Let's do iFly. So for iFly, there's not a case study video, but there's a write-up. So as an adult, we inevitably settle into predictable routines and develop a more age mindset. Even our beloved weekly group activity have become mundane. We all love a game night with friends and Costco trip with family, but iFly is something more exciting than that. iFly wants people to know that they can find something more thrilling than their current hobby, but less than kind of like climbing Mount Everest. So here's our iFly and our tagline, mildly thrilling. So we have done different like wild postings. So you can see it's like a touch more exciting. It's like a underplay voice. Like we know it's definitely more thrilling than your Friday night Uno and like your book club meeting. But we kind of like telling people that it's just a little bit exciting, a little bit thrilling. And this is also the while posting, it just doesn't fit into the board. And we have the elevator decal. So those elevator decal will be placed in mall to remind people, like those people normally go to mall to shop in groups. And then like iFly is something that's like contained and then it's like mildly thrilling and they can experience as a group together. And next up, we have TGIF times iFly. So we know TGIF is like a restaurant bar that open 24 hours. And then we want to do a partnership with TGIF. And we want to say company hours are nice, but even like talking to coworker, getting beer can sometimes be a little bit boring. So we want to say, we want to encourage people to upgrade their routine business, like company happy hour. So they will go to iFly and they will get a discount group rate for their happy hour, and afterwards they will also get a discount group rate at the TGIF when they get a beer or like any drink after iFly. Obviously, it's gonna be after, not like before iFly. You can't like drink it and go to iFly. Actually, I don't know that. And next up, we have the coupon blasters. So for iFly, we kind of have like many different executions. So this is like, by the way, this campaign is a collaboration with the media team. So media team actually gave us a lot of really useful insight. If anyone's watching media team, thank you guys so much. So this is one of the idea we've taken from the media team. And then it's the coupon blaster. It was like ticket blaster. And we know like people like really love coupons, and we decided to take coupon clipping to the next level. So those will be in the malls, in the parks, and then they will have like 60 seconds of thread, and then they will get the coupon and it will say like 1 second. So you win 1 second, which means like it's 50 cents off when you go to iFly. And then if you have like 10 seconds, that's great. You get like $5 off. And then also by participating in the coupon blaster, they get a taste of like, they get a little bit taste of like what the real iFly experience is. So move on to the billboard. We want to place the billboard near where people, like near Costco and like AMC, those like where like, you know, people go to Costco for Sample Sunday and go to like AMC to watch movie, like it's like a routine. And then we want to say, oh, it's a little bit more thrilling for you to go to iFly for your first date. Like it's not just like a movie date, or like it's go to iFly and it's more thrilling than your Sample Sunday. And move on to the two TV scripts. So I want to mention my a copywriter partner, Dinah. She's amazing and she worked really hard, and then she's constantly being like telling me like this is good and giving like suggestion and even helping me to find like photos. It really helps a lot because like we have a lot of like comps to do. So for the script, the first one, it's like a sewing club. So basically for that script, I'm not gonna read over it, but anyone who wanna read, like since I'm not a copywriter, but anyone who wanna read the script can go on my website, which is in the comment area, and you can see a clear version of the script. So for the first script, it's basically in a sewing club, but you know, sewing club kind of boring. And she's like daydreaming, going to iFly and like screaming. And the second spot is about like parents going on a date night, go to their usual restaurant. It's always the same restaurant, you know? And that's like what my parents usually do. It's always the same restaurant. Although the food is good, they enjoy it, but it's kind of a little boring. And then they were like, let's spice it up a little bit. So they went to iFly. And but you don't know that in the script until you see the babysitter and you see they were watching the clip of they like screaming in the iFly, and babysitter actually got scared and she runs out of the house. It's kind of funny. Yeah, Diana works so hard. Thank you. Okay, next up. I guess I'll go to the Cali Blue Book before my review for Laughing Cow Cheese. So I guess a lot of people know about Cali Blue Book, but Cali Blue Book is basically an online website. It tells you like you can search for like car estimate, like car repairing price, like anything about cars. You can go to Cali Blue Book, and it's a really trustworthy resource. That's why we base our campaign on this. So we will like, let's do fearless car buying. And we have been kind of struggle on this campaign, but thanks for Sean, like it really leads us to this idea. Thank you, Sean. And so Cali Blue Book lets non-car people perform acts of bravery and equipped with information so trustworthy that it makes them feel fearless. And there's several print ads I made. Feel free to go on my website and then see a full view of those like print ads. So the first one is like negotiate like your own hero. And conquering about car repair. That's actually really funny. And the last one is buy without the blind spots. It's like playing on the backstabbing. And next up, we have our TV spot. For this TV spot, it's we want to do a ballerina dancing around, and then she's like going into a car dealership, and then the car dealer, the salesman, actually trying kind of act like a zombie or trying to catch her, and then this will be more like the movie 300. It's kind of like mixed with the graphic novel style, kind of go with our print ads. So the ballerina is going to the car dealership, avoiding all the wrong choices, and with KBB in the back saying, buy too expensive to maintain, bad resale value, really good choice to buy. And she end up having the car and then drive out of the parking lot. And for this for the last one, it's the Fearless Haunted House. So it will be a real haunted house, and people will go to the haunted house, and then it will be like a real haunted house. But instead of those like really scary ones, of course, this is gonna be exciting and a little bit scary too. But we will have like the special part is like we will have the sign kind of like lowball offer pushing 9 feet. Unnecessary repair in 5 miles to remind you before someone jump out to scare you. So Cali Blue Book actually guides you through a car buying haunted house with sign and warning. So nothing really can jump out and scare you. So it's kind of like, hey, with Cali Blue Book, nothing's like scary, and be fearless. And onto my last campaign I want to talk about. It's my Laughing Cow Cheese review actually. And I really love this write-up, and it's done by my amazing partner too. And by the way, all my partners' channel, like their YouTube channel, their live stream is being featured on my YouTube channel. So feel free to take a look at their campaign. Their campaign are awesome too. So for Laughing Cow Cheese, having a snack is a lot like seeing a puppy. For a small moment in life, you get a break and tiny boost of happiness or laughter in our case. So why not let Laughing Cow give you the boost of happiness when you need it most? When bosses are at each other's throat, or when your day in the park is ruined by arguing people, or your kids just won't stop fighting. The sun shines, birds sing, and people argue. It's one of the most unavoidable facts of life. So let us boost your mood because we are there for you when you need a good laugh. Laughing Cow for when you need a good laugh. So we know that people around the world have been giving like false information. They were like, wine is the perfect pair for cheese. But we want to say that wine is not actually. Laughter is actually the perfect pair for cheese. So to rectify this, Laughing Cow will ask consumer to send in funny notes with a list of a video that makes them laugh. So as a consumer, I was sending videos and notes. And for this on the right, you will say, oh, the notes you sending will go into the main tin of the Laughing Cow cheese. It will, for this one, it was like the note says, if just in case it's blurry, first date. I love the Spider-Man movie. Me, so do I. Think of something to say to impress her. Me, I used to be a spider. It's just kind of funny when you are like not in a good mood and then you read those notes inside the Laughing Cow cheese. It will instantly give you like a good mood and bring out your laughter. And also we will have like those A videos sending by the consumers, and they will be placed on the wedges via QR code. There will be like 8 wedges inside one pack. So there's like one pack and then the notes will be inside and there'll be like 8 wedges and the QR code will be on the wedges. So helping to spread the laughter and prove that the good laugh is the superior cheese pair. And there's also like other funny notes if you want to read through them on my website. And next up, we have like a laughing machine. So Laughing Cow cheese will be in a vending machine, and those vending machine will be full. Those vending machine will not require you to pay money to get the Laughing Cow cheese. Instead, the only payment required will be a full minute of laughter. And those like Laughing Cow machine, like vending machine, will be placed in like stressful area like schools, DMV, and office. For DMV, it's like a struggle, like you just waiting there forever. So we hope though, like this, like with the vending machine, it can bring up people's mood. And we also have those like camera on the vending machine. It will record consumers' laughter and turn into like footage into a video for our social media. And the video will promote the idea that a good laugh can change anyone's day. Next up, we have this idea. So whenever we want to ask consumer to tweet their picture of things that annoy them, the social media team, like those like a social media intern, will respond by taking the photos and turning into a terrible but funny Photoshop edit. So it will like hopefully boost your day. The first one is send a picture of something annoys you and we will turn that font upside down. And you can read through them. It's really funny. And the second one is like my coworker. He thinks he's funny, but really he's just being mean. And we show him that it's not funny. We didn't laugh. And we will effectively taking that font and turn it upside down. And next up, we have the 3 TV spot. So as like what I said in the write-up, like what I said in the write-up, we have like kids screaming while like 2 twin boys screaming while the mom is not there. And then you just need a boost of happiness by eating Laughing Cow cheese. And the second one is more like about workplace area. And this like production intern they didn't pay her too much money to get into like argument every day with the other people in the office. And then for the lunchtime, she's like taking a Laughing Cow cheese, and those arguments turn into laughter, and then she's like happy again. And the last one is old woman, like grandma, sitting on the bench in the park and enjoy the view and his lunch. Well, but 2 guys are arguing in front of her face, and she took out Laughing Cow cheese, and this is the moment when she need a good laugh. And I will look at the comments just in case there's anything I need to answer. Oh yeah, I spot the new design for the wildlife posting later. So I designed those poster first and then I did the tag. But surprisingly, the tag looks so good. So I don't want to kind of like go with the poster design. Instead, I kind of make the poster more in a style of the tag and like a whole branding for our WWF. It's kind of like black and white and it's like so clean. And that's how like I did the board too. I believe that's all, but feel free to ask me any question if you have any question, and I will answer that in the chat. And there's also like on my website, there's also like some artwork I do whenever I'm free or whenever I have time. Fun fact, whenever I tested, it was awful and it didn't go well. I saw it, I was just like sitting there and then do nothing so the YouTube doesn't kick me out of the live chat and then the live stream. And then just because I did nothing, YouTube saw I'm like doing, I'm doing like inappropriate content or something. So I need to like keep talking on my live stream so YouTube doesn't kick me out. And so last notes before I end this live stream. On the bottom for the comment area, I put a link for my Calendly schedule meeting link. If you want to talk to me individually, you can schedule a meeting with me for like 15 minutes or 30 minutes. And there's also my website down in the comment area. Feel free to take a look. Yes, I can show the billboard. Oh wait, the billboard for this one. This one's like the campaign I've done in P1, and it's mostly like, so it's a travel guitar, and so basically you can bend the neck of the guitar and then put in the back of the guitar, so you can basically travel anywhere with the guitar. And the tagline is "Take the practice anywhere." And if you want to go back to the, if you mean the iFly billboard, I can go back to the iFly billboard. Yeah, it's a, I feel like it's, oh my God, it's a really good idea, facial recognition. And at very end, I would just like give thanks to all my partners and they would be really helpful. Like, and they will like did a lot for me and give me a lot of suggestion. And then like, whenever I need to contact them, even at midnight, they will like reply me if they didn't sleep, I mean. But no one really did sleep at like 2 o'clock, I guess, except for Jacob. Also, because he always like sleep early. And I will like give thanks to like my a wonderful professor Sean. I feel like he's like still watching or something, but he's a really great professor and he's like helped me a lot with all the art direction and stuff. And it was funny before I was in his like art director class and I was in Ryan's class and I actually got scared of him, but now he's like it's just like different. And P3 almost ends and I don't even know if I can see a lot of people in my class. So I'm like giving thanks to all my friends in the class and everyone in the class. And everyone in our class is wonderful. Hopefully it's a really successful live stream. I was so nervous before. I guess Sean is like, a lot of people scared of Sean before, I guess. And I think that's all. And thank you guys for watching my YouTube live channel. And I had like a really wonderful time. And thank you guys. Bye. Text me if you have any question or if you need anything or if you want to talk to me. If you're in like P1 or P2, you need any suggestion, feel free to text me and give my number or anything. Just like you can comment it and then I can reply to you. And that's all. Thank you guys. Bye.